The winner of the 2013 Western Australian Small Business Award is Mewway Constructions.
Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the Honourable Kim Hames, who's an old friend of a town that I come from, Fitzroy Crossing in the Kimberleys, Telstra, and also the many small businesses that have been honoured here today. As I said, I come from Fitzroy Crossing. About 4 years ago, I met my good friend who I've known for about 30 years ago, Carl Plunkett. We met on an aeroplane going back to Broome one day and decided to start a construction company. Him to get into business, as he's always in business. For me, it was for my little people in Fitzroy Crossing, Aboriginal people. And if you're ever in Fitzroy Crossing, my community is right near the old bridge there, in the old crossing area. But I have to say, I'm not a businessman. As Kim Hames would know, I'm the bane of every politician's existence in Fitzroy Crossing, state and federal. And one of the things I've learnt in being in business and immersed in the last 4 years with Carl is that small business, there are many great people in small business. And I only have to see here tonight the NPB boys, who nobody in Telstra was going to tell them they were losers tonight. And then I'm sitting next to Greg and Francis. Greg runs a little company called Response Electrical and Fire Services, and Francis a nurse. And the absolute example, the epitome of what small business is about, is a 24/7 couple that basically live their lives and love what they do, have time to take young children from Broome, young Aboriginal children, respite children, and let alone telling me an astonishing story, which I constantly hear from people in small business, that she started some little small school in Faridabad near Delhi for Indian children. And I'm thinking to myself, this is what small business is about. 25% of Australia's population is employed by people like yourselves. And if anybody can get it right, and I'm glad Telstra gets it right, that they can honour people like yourselves, because I'm just a broken down old electrician and I'm not going to be in this business. I want to be in Rio de Janeiro somewhere enjoying the riches. Not that my family know that yet, but if there's anything that Telstra and the government, state and this government, regardless of what Commonwealth government, regardless of what colour they are, they have to keep the heart and soul of this country and this continent alive, and that's small business. Thank you.